and welcome to this video, quick tips and tricks for interview success. My name is Adele. So we've done a longer video on our top 10 tips and tricks, and that one's about half an hour long, so I thought I'd dive in and do you a shorter one that is 10 tips but much briefer for those who have limited time or just want to dip their toe in. If you do enjoy this, you might want to go on and watch the longer one, our top 10 tips and tricks for interviews. So diving in with number one, I want you to get in the right frame of mind for the upcoming interview. First of all, well done on being offered an interview, and next, just recognise what an opportunity it is. So that's number one, to get yourself in the right frame of mind, in the frame of mind where we're going to go through some things to prepare, and in the right frame of mind to do great in the interview. So my number two is research the company that you are going to be interviewed by. Hop online, do a little Google search of them, look through everything they've sent you to date, such as your interview letter. What have they told you already about themselves? What did you learn about them through the interview process? So do some research on the company and recognise what matters to them, what is special about them, because that's going to really go in your favour in the interview. Number three, know what to expect at the interview. Read whatever they've sent you, so you know some of the practical things about the interview. Call ahead if you're not clear on anything. Think about the kind of questions they might ask based on what they asked you to tell them on your application form. And if you want to, practice those questions with a friend. Number four is all about journey preparation. Travelling can be stressful, interviews can be stressful. I want you to think about how you're going to get to your interview. Try out the journey if your time allows. If it doesn't, then at the very least make sure you're travelling in good time. You want to arrive 10 minutes early for the interview at least. So get your bus timetable ready, find out how you're going to park your car, where you're going to park your car, if you need a permit from reception, etc. Know your journey and know where you will park. My number five is get yourself packed and ready in good time. Pack your bag, pack your folder. Take out what you don't need out of your bag, put in what you do. First things to pack are anything that the company has already asked you for, your certificates, ID to prove who you are, those kind of things. Other things, practical stuff for interviews, a drink of water, a throat sweet, some lip balm if your lips might get dry, pop those things in. And also I'd say take a copy of your application form, and anything else that might help you, such as a list of your previous experience if you want to take a note of that. Anything else you might want to refer to during your interview, get it in your bag. Make a note on your bag, put a label on of anything that needs adding, your mobile phone, your wallet, your watch, whatever that you're already using that you need to put in the bag on the day. Now let's talk about personal presentation, looking the part. In summary, we want clean, we want smart, we want dressed for the job. You need to wear what you would wear if you got the job. So that could be smart for an office-based job. It could be very casual if you're going to be working on a building site. Be guided by what you would wear in your day-to-day life in that job. You can borrow, you can buy second-hand. Make sure everything is clean, either iron it or hang it up when it's damp to dry. Make sure there's no holes, make sure your fingernails are clean, and just look presentable. Number seven, get into the right state and reduce stress. So I want you to think about what it's going to be like on the day of the interview. What is your house like? If you've got children, it might be manic. I want you to think, can you delegate? Can you get anyone round to help? Do you have a partner? Hand over, delegate all stresses possible and get in the best state. Make sure you've got your favourite coffee, enough milk, etc. I want you on the morning of your interview to have your outfit ready. I want you to have your accessories and anything you need ready. Your bag is packed, and then we don't need any arguments with partners or anything else. We're staying in a good state, and communicate that to whoever you live with. Number 8 is about visualization. Sports people use this all the time. They imagine themselves doing whatever they're doing. and they use very expensive coaches to help with this. If you can visualise it going well, if you can visualise knowing the answers to the questions, feeling calm and relaxed, it's much more likely the interview will go well. It will trick your brain into thinking it's already done it before, and you will feel calmer in the interview. Number 9 is about stepping forward in the interview. So I want you to be confident and not arrogant, but I also want you to just step forward a little rather than being overly passive. So I want you to introduce yourself when you go in, shake hands if appropriate, thank whoever's interviewing you for their time they've taken out of their schedule to interview you. I want you to know you can repeat questions. You can ask them to repeat questions to you. If you're feeling nervous and your brain is a little fuzzy, say, sorry, could you just repeat the question? So that's great if you don't know if you've given a full enough answer. You can ask them to break longer questions down into 2 parts if you need to. And you can say if you're nervous. It's absolutely fine to say if you're feeling a little bit nervous, and I would frame it as, oh, my apologies, feeling a little bit nervous, I'd really like the job, could you ask that question again? 10 is all about knowing you are worth it. You are absolutely worth it. You are absolutely good enough. Now, if you don't believe that yourself, I don't know how you're going to prove it to the people interviewing you. So I want you to, again, think about how you deserve this job. They've shortlisted you. They think you can do it. Earn that. Feel that. Anything that's gone before, other people's comments, thoughts about what career you should have, it doesn't matter. This is about you. So cast all that aside. Whatever's gone before, your past does not define who you are or what you will do in the future. You can live your best life. You can go for this interview and you can do great. I would strongly recommend you listen to our longer video on this topic, but if this is enough for you, this shorter one, I wish you every success in your interview, and I hope you'll check out some of our other videos. Take care. Bye.